Good. The sun is just right outside my window, so if I'm leaning forward and you... Yeah. So... She is not home at the moment. She had a appointment.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
Much appreciated.
This is the cool one. But yes, on our team we have D-Doll. We don't see you until much later, so you'll probably not run into your self until you, yeah, unless we plan on it. These two will probably be running into in this episode. I don't know.
How careless of me. I was about... Who goes there?
Ready to launch.
Cherry bomb! Ah! Ouch! Let me see. I remember now. You're those kids from a while back. Perhaps you may be able to do something about this. I'm getting...
Yeah.
It's the Abyss area all over again.
So, do we really... I don't think we really need to worry about doing the side quest for, whatchamacallit? To get the, Royal Knights. I mean, we already seen it,
Bacchusman,
so
the
unless we
chief
just
of a
want to do it,
village.
we don't really need to worry about it. I'm gonna
The victory parties had become...
But it is so good that we did it on the first run.
Great. Well done.
Our next lineup for next video is this, and then possibly maybe one of these in their other forms. Do we want to do Digimon in her other form? Do we want to do this form as well? With hers, or just keep her like this? But this doesn't really do anything other than just change her look. Level, personality, talent, all that changes, so. Is it whatever. Well, I don't know if hers is technically an upgrade. It's just her dark form, but you know. But you'll also at the same time be ready for your run. If I had money, I would get the DLC today, but I don't until next month. A bit out of money, so at least under it. so we'll have to wait until next month for DLC.
Well done. Well done.
Because other than these two right here, and then him to another form, we're pretty much shown off everybody. So I guess after these two debut, and then other people's other forms, it's just gonna be whoever wants to see what. Really.
Ready to go.
Just in the nick of time. My turn. Seventh Fantasia.
Yeah, those we can do freely. So those ones we can do now if we wanted to. Those are mode changes, so it doesn't affect level for Bacchusmon and Citrusmon. So those we can
I knew
freely
it. Have you come to
swap back and forth as like Junimon. So it's a whatever. We could do those now if we wanted to. Because that'll be a matter of what the people want.
Great. Great. Well done. Well done. There. Ready to launch.
I was hitting that button and didn't do it.
Here I go. Calidon Narkin! This can't be. This can't be. Good.
Well done. Do it. Ready to launch.
Good.
Good, good. Good, good.
Go, go, go. Where's my ride?
Great. Well done. Great. Ready to launch.
You got lucky! You little turd.
Roger that.
We're gonna guard.
understood?
Just see some Bacchusmon. Okay, all enemies.
Party of the heavens!
Ah, he literally throws up.
Nice!
All that beer.
Good, good. Preparations complete.
You got lucky as well.
This can't be.
Understood.
Cook of the abyss!
Got that
Nice.
Oh, and that's the heel move. Okay, that's noted.
Good, good. Great. Good, good. Well done. There. Can't be. Ready to launch.
Ah, right when I attack something else.
Roger that. Understood.
Do you have any AoEs? What's your attack? Oh, all of your attacks are AoE. Brr.
Here goes nothing. Island free fall.
Whoa. That was cool. Considering it as well as a lineup.
Rosemont started a business near here. You should go visit when you get the chance. We need to hurry.
You're telling me to go visit her. You're telling me to go hurry. Do you have AoEs if I evolve you? I wonder if she keeps the same attacks if I evolve her. That I'll have to find out. If not, then I'll have to prepare.
Good, good.
Oh, come on.
Preparations complete. Roger that. Understood.
Good idea.
Let's see your other attack.
Burning bloodshed.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
Great.
Actually, that, like, once you know it, it's, like, quite simple. Just go left, right, and whatnot. The game code. So fast once you, like, know it. If you're not wandering
Ready to
around like
launch.
an idiot.
Cook of the abyss. Nice.
Oh! Okay, so the last one causes mode change.
Here I go. Damn it!
Okay. Okay.
There's a huge
Here I go. Eclipse finger.
Lightning shower.
Okay, so all the attacks are the same. That's cool and noted. So if I just want to change in the middle of battle, all I have to do is the last one, and I can change at whim. Pretty much. That's pretty cool. Really. Well, I can't do that with this dude.
Party out the heavens! Nice!
I didn't mean that. It was kind of like just a move
Don't
thing.
you dare.
That's a move thing we can do in battle, like... Right. Same attacks. Puts it back right after. So for the bird, we don't even need to worry about it. Noted. We could just swip at the whim in battle. And it goes back to whatever one it was after. And it has the same exact move. That's pretty handy. So we could keep it like this to ride, and then just switch it into the other form when we're battling. In battle. Problem solved.
Ready to launch.
Here I go. Eclipse Finger! You were right. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Okay.
Lightning shower!
Okay. Whatever. Don't worry.
Party out the heavens!
Here goes nothing. Island free fall!
Basically body slam.
It's time to do Symphony number 1. Eliminate! I'm sorry for letting you shoulder.
Eclipse Finger! Yeah! I felt it, you know. I knew how.
Please, protect the gear.
He looks so purple in this lighting.
Are you alright?
He's not like fully purplish, but in the right lighting, he's like full-blown purple.
The type.
But yeah, either way, the bird one, we won't have to worry about it because, yeah, we can just change it in battle.
Hey, where did you run off to? I was worried when you disappeared so suddenly after the battle.
I can do what I want.
Sorry, everyone.
Send me to slam that down. I can do what I want, mister. I kind of do miss the apartment place I was in before kind of moving out, only because of the window. The
Current was running
location,
amok.
the way they ran and all that stuff, no. And what was going on with the place, no. But the window was the best part of it. Because it faced sunrise, so past 10, the sun would be no problem, no matter what time. Now, I got sunset view. So, I'm not complaining, but, you know. Yeah. I get the sun in my eye. If I do it at night now instead of the morning. Can't win. Time for big bro and little bro now. Wait, I'm going to the train like it's still there. Hey, man. Autopilot to the train doesn't exist. Oh. I can make a lot more eggs every run. Bro. How's that make sense? I have no reason to, but it don't make no sense that I am able to like make infinite amount with New Game Plus. I get it because at the same time because like it's New Game Plus or New Game you would be able to regardless. But still, it's hilarious. Just make all the eggs. Possibly one. Found the train! Of course. Oh my, I see you're safe. They just for the time somehow ended up here. Everyone seems to fight, so I decided to stay put. But now I've turned into a bit of a tourist attraction, so sorry, but I can't leave now. Everybody, I know I'm alright. Oh wow. How would you even be able to run? You have no tracks. I mean, you are a Digimon, but technically, would you not be able to run without tracks? Any trained Digimon in any digital show are always on tracks. So that's what makes me wonder if you'd be able to run on them.
It's a... Oh, that. All right.
We kept you waiting long enough.
Preparations complete. Good.
And again, the mode change wasn't like entirely intentional. It was just to see the moves.
We kept you waiting long enough.
Yeah,
Ready to launch.
kind of cool though. I like how I do like that though. The way you can do mode changes, even though you're in battle with some Digimon like that. If not like the Digifusion as well. That's a really nice touch.
We kept you waiting long enough.
Ready to launch.
Lightning shower!
Good.
Oh dear.
Nice.
We kept you waiting long enough.
Preparations complete.
Here I go.
Lightning shower!
Throw up on you.
Nice.
I have this dude with AoEs because of this dude. I don't think he has AoE. When he Digivolved. I don't know. I would have to do that when possible.
We
And
kept
see
you
if he
waiting
doesn't,
long
I'll be
enough.
prepared either way.
Ready to go.
So, I'm gonna do it with the finger. I'm gonna die. Fine, I'm gonna do this and then you're gonna die.
Shower!
Yeah, yeah. Bro, you are tanky. Fine.
Here it comes. Party of the heavens.
Running bloodshot!
And that does it for that match. Let's head to the Paradise Coliseum.
So weird seeing this from a different perspective almost of how you've seen it in the other. It's from playing Cyber so much.
There you are. in the land of Iliad. Thus did time.
Yeah, doing the side quest actually helps with the story in a way too, because helping the little bear brothers.
Oh, it's this.
With their side quests, and then the ones that evolve into, you know, the fusion that we are using right now, getting them to the cosmic area. It really helps with the story of how they got there. Otherwise, it's like, how did they get there if we never did their side quest? That's what I'm thinking. It would be so weird doing their side quest after you've beaten the story or gotten to that part of the story. Because then they'll be little, because you'll be time traveling back. Then you get them there. Time travel. I would highly recommend getting one of these water bottles if you like water. I mean, I could drink it without the flavor. You can choose from no flavor to 10, depending on the flavor you want. Some flavors for me, I could do 5. Some are just immediate 10 the way they are, if I'm going to have them. But, yeah. Handy dandy. Wrong line, talk about water and go back out of the train. This bottle was free. Not that they sent it. Because if you do the bundle, you can get a free bottle with the purchase of kind of I think $25-ish. But if you want, you can also just, if you have a bottle, get 3 free flavors, etc. and whatnot. Yeah, it's also, good to hydrate yourself. And hello, Josh. If you guys have trouble hydrating yourself, I would look into this water bottle. They do have a different size bottles, stainless steel. If you want to get stainless steel. Hey, I don't know what problems you have with Bedrock, but I'm sorry, but I've not had problems with Bedrock, so it's really, I can't relate problem. Not in the mean way. I like Bedrock. I would choose Bedrock if not Java or any PC over console, because it's just, I don't know.
Here I go.
Gotten really more into the PC one going around now, and Java I like because it has subtitles, so you can hear your footsteps or the sounds. That is very helpful, especially for someone like me. So I mainly play Java anyway as it is, but I would rather play Bedrock, if anything. Plus, you can either worry about the problem of a game you are not going to play in general because you just don't like it, or you can forget about the problem and not worry about the problem because you don't even play the game in the first place. So why do you need to worry about the game problem of that game you do not play? Just saying.
Here I go.
You can complain about a problem you cannot fix, or you can just ignore it and not worry about it. Especially if you don't even play the game. I mean, you know, not to sound rude or anything. But it just makes sense.
Wait, Captain.
Java on console? No. Java would never go on console.
Ready to launch.
Lightning shower!
Oh, pretty sure.
Party out the heavens! Nice!
And one thing about Java is you can do banner waypoint with the map. That's also a nifty feature. So Bedrock does have a little bit things over Java, like beds, for example. You could sleep even in like the daytime. You can set your spawn point. You don't have to wait until it's nighttime. I think you can sort of do that now in Java, but Bedrock did it first. But the point is, yeah, Bedrock has some stuff that Java yet doesn't, or does a little bit better that it doesn't have. So it has its pros and cons, like everything in the world. If you don't like it, just don't play it. Simple as that.
Damn it.
Don't need to worry about the problems of a game you're not even going to play.
Eclipse finger.
Shit, big bro.
Yeah, why don't you come over here and make it on Java, haha. So you have to come over here and stay for as long as you can, and then get used to the controls of, you know, the PC.
Here it comes from the abyss! Nice!
Get a big enough flash drive just to put it on and then store it on there so it's not on my PC once we're done, and then you won't have to worry about the files if I get rid of them because they'll be backed up, downloaded onto the USB drive.
Here I go.
Good.
I do plan on doing some Minecraft. I have not forgot about that. I've been wanting to do some more Minecraft. Just to like do like a let's play and all that stuff, and maybe do some more.
Leomon found his brother.
Hypixel is no longer a thing, however. Because I think they had like server issues or something, but Hypixel did come out with a game, Hytale. It's kind of like Minecraft, but it's a completely different game, and to be honest, I would almost play Hytale over Minecraft a little bit from seeing it. Especially the console version. Yeah, I've seen Captain Sparkles and Dan TDDM play it, and from what it kind of looks interesting, and I kind of want to actually try it and play it. I might buy it, if I'm being honest with myself. Just to play. I mean, I'll probably do some videos on it if y'all want to see it, but I'm kind of just interested in it. I might buy God of War Ragnarok next month if I can, if not the month after, so we can continue the story once we're done with God of War and all that stuff. If we get Hytale, of course, again, I can't just buy like a lot of games if I want to save money for groceries and use responsible, so I have to be selective of where the fuck did you guys come out of? Be selective of what I get and all that stuff.
Is it just me? Or everyone seems... It sounds...
I also want to get into some Dragon Age. I'm
What
playing
happened,
Dragon
Dr.
Age
Simmons?
Inquisition, but I haven't done the DLCs yet because I haven't really played those before, and I want to go into those blind once I do a story. I played Dragon Age Inquisition. I did have it on the PS3, but I got it on Steam because, well, it's a bit superior because it doesn't have patch 10 for the PS3, and that gets you, the patch 10 gets you like the golden nugget thingamajig, basically, to where you can save all your semantics and use them across any save file. So now I don't have to semantic hunt, save money to buy them from the shops, worry about that whole mess, just worry about grabbing the materials, throwing what I want together, and boom. First off, Josh, it's not supposed to be like Minecraft. Of course it's different from Minecraft because it's a completely different game. It's not meant to replace Minecraft. It's not meant to be like Minecraft. It may share some similarities, but it's not supposed to be like the same game. It's supposed to be different. So of course it's going to be too different from Minecraft. But it's a separate game. It's its own game. It has nothing to do with Minecraft.
We got a report that...
Oh. Man, you don't have to be into it. Not everybody's gonna be into the same game that people are gonna like. That's understandable. Everybody's gonna have a different game they don't like. Like me, for example. I know you love Halo. But me? It wouldn't be my forte, necessarily. Again, I'll play it for like the gameplay, but Halo Infinite's not really my peak. Yeah, I'm playing it, but it still hasn't, like, it's still it for me.
Murukimon, a warrior with unparalleled swiftness and strength.
I get it, and how you feel about
Murukimon and his
Hytale
allies took
is
flight.
how I feel about Halo Infinite. I really don't need to play it. Really, it's just so to me, like, I really don't want to play it. Not even the gameplay excites me. Like I am typically with Halo. So, with the other Halos-ish. To be honest, gameplay-wise, I would rather play Halo 5 more than Halo Infinite if I were given the two options. And that's saying a lot in your book. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Halo Infinite is a good game in its own right, but just to me.
In other words.
You know.
Thank goodness we made it in time.
This cannot be.
Them abs. And pretending home with groceries. Hopefully it's not too much to where she doesn't need me. Otherwise I may need to go away from Key to help her carry him in, or end to help carry him in. I don't know. We're going until 6, I think.
Ah, reinforcements! You have our thanks. Now please, lend us your strength!
Not really.
Preparations complete.
Again, if you have a game that you're interested in, just watch someone play it on YouTube a little bit, and if it seems to be what you like, or you know,
Nice.
boom bada boom, you buy it, whether it's on Steam or not. Simple.
Good.
Time to go.
And again, everything has a start and an end. So eventually gaming is gonna go away. Whether it's after all of us, if not once we're all wiped out, or somehow like a big event, like a mass extinction, like dinosaurs happened, I don't know, or something new comes out that replaces it. Like how gaming replaced going outside. Heh.
Nice.
Because again, I'm playing this on this controller right here. This is a This is a PS4 controller. Okay, PS4 controller. Yet, it works with a PC. It works with my PlayStation 3. It works like da 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 and da da da. So basically, I got all in one. I don't have a PS4, but I have a controller for when I have one, and it works with PS3. So if I need a PS3 or a third-person controller, I have one. There's nothing wrong, and there's nothing wrong with gaming going into streaming.
Hey, you! Over here! You.
To be honest, streaming makes it available to a lot more people, like Steam, for instance. A lot of people don't have the luxury of getting a console of any kind, but with Steam, if they could just be on whatever, like PC, and basically still play the games, and if they have a controller, they can play it. So in a way, it's almost better. Like boom. And there's some Steam games to where, like, it takes two. You don't even need to own the game to play it. If you have someone that has it, they can literally send you an invite to join them, and you don't need to have the game, and you're able to play it with them. Kind of thing.
Nice.
So that's cool. Don't know who I'm going to find to play with that. With me with that, but it'd be cool. Oh my god, I didn't get confused this time. Woohoo, teeth.
Ready to launch.
I think people are going to streaming because it's a lot more convenient. Not that it's to charge more or this or that. It's just, again, it is a bit more convenient with Steam. Because all you have to do is download Steam,
Here goes
or log into your PlayStation, Xbox login, and basically on any like device, and you kind of have your game, disc or not, even if you don't have your disc kind of thing. It's convenient. I think.
Nice.
To be honest, I'm more of a PlayStation than Xbox, if we're being honest. But again,
The mystical medicine
It's
wiped the
not that there's a debate. I don't care about the debate. Again, you do you. You do it how you want, and others can do how they want. Like, again, the whole console debate war. You play what you want to play. Who cares who plays on PC? Who cares who plays on Xbox? Who cares who plays on this or that? You play on what you enjoy. Who cares what other people think? No matter what you play on, you're going to make people debate, or people are going to be unhappy. You can't win. You play what you like and end the story, you know? You do what you want to do. As long as it's not illegal or breaking the law, or that same thing, but you get the point, etc. Is what as long as you're not hurting anyone and you're not breaking the law, then if I'm being honest, you do you. You live your life, you know? Of course, still treat people with dignity and respect no matter what you do. Don't like make fun of them or pick on them or bully or treat them less than, or, you know, of course. But, you know, that would be, you know, a big no-no in my book.
If what you say about seeing the future is true, then it is.
We started at like 4 or something, right? Nice, okay. Alright. Well, like I said, once Amber gets here, we're gonna need to, you know, my may need to help her with groceries. If not, put them away. Now, before I continue, I really need to pull up that thing. Bookmarks. Bookmark bar. There we go. Pull this up. To be honest, Josh, that's yes and no, because if it's a game that you, whether you own it physically or not, okay, whether you physically own it or not, if it's a game that runs on a server, whether you can play a single player or not, if that server goes down, then it doesn't matter if you own it physically or not, if, you know, unless it doesn't have an online. And again, physically or not, it's still just as bad. Because eventually games, you know, go.
Gleb, something.
Then what are you gonna do when you need a new game?
Great, Gleb. You can now that. Go ahead, Gleb. Ah! The fake. Come on.
Like Telltale's Walking Dead. That was supposed to end with season 4, but Skybound took over the game, and it's on Steam still.
But still, okay.
So, same with Wolf Among Us. And Telltale is back in the game.
Good.
And you can, honestly, I think they have a new game out and whatnot.
A platitude that'll
This Game
send
of
me
Thrones, but I'm
flying.
not really too into
Just
that.
say whatever.
What is that on here? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, in the end, it doesn't matter if you have it physically or not.
Great.
If the company ends up going eventually, because again,
Let's hear a
everything
real
has an
groaner.
end,
A
it's not going to
platitude
matter
that'll
almost.
send-
Whoops. Please be the right one. Thank God I just spammed that because I was looking at chat. Thank God that was the right one.
Good.
Let's hear a.
Hard work really pays off. But at the same time, the benefit of digital, you don't have to worry about the game getting scratched and ruined and then having to buy another one. Then say if the game has no longer exists, to buy it, unless you get on eBay or somewhere that you're able to, you lose the game regardless if it's physical, especially. Now, I'm not saying it would have happened to you as much because you take care of your stuff, but even if you take care of your stuff, eventually it will happen to the point where they'll eventually get to where you need to replace them, but maybe a little bit later than some people's, but you get the point.
Can't be. Preparations complete.
Data Crusher!
Well done.
Let's hear a real groaner.
All you need is love. All you need is love. Yes, but if you think about it, whether the company goes out of business or not,
Good.
okay, whether the business goes out of business or not, if the business goes out of order or shuts down, then you lose either copy, really, because it gets either stops getting made or
Let's hear a real
if it's
groaner.
a server-like
A
game or
platitude
like
that'll
a
send me
game that
flying.
if the
Just
company
say
gets shut
whatever
down,
comes
even if
to
it
mind.
has an offline mode to where the game no longer functions, then it won't matter physical or digital in the long run. We should learn, learn. 'Cause I hear them coming out with the Wolf
Let's
Among
hear
Us
a
2
real
now.
groaner. A platitude that'll send me.
Hard work is meant to be joy. Where did I see that one? The bodies fall apart. Wait, this is backwards. This is backwards. Hard work, something to be enjoyed, but then the bodies that fall apart. The correct answer to that is everyone's happiness. I guess that's one. Oh wait, that was already like that probably, but that throws me off when looking at this now. Everyone's happiness, I can smile, everyone's happiness. I wish New Game Plus would just let you fly up there.
Let's hear a.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I think I need to go help Amber with some groceries, so,
Something's wrong. Let's go to Lord.
and it was waving through Amber in the window. She's most likely gonna need me to help with the groceries, So, yeah. I'm gonna have to be right back after these messages. Need help with anything? No? 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 Good. Look, I'm back. Woo! Like again, Josh, like I said, everything has a start and an end, whether it's short or long.
Great.
Back in my day, before video games existed. Back in my day, video games didn't exist. We were outside playing. That's why we had a good immune system. We didn't need to worry about diseases or viruses as much because we were out there playing in the mud,
Ready to go.
catching stuff and not being needing to worry about it because we built up our immune system.
Eclipse finger.
Play board games, hang out with family, this, that. Of course, depending on the family. Don't worry about that, of course. Because, you know, some families. I mean, yeah, but again, if I'm being honest, I didn't have that unless I was at my dad's because my brother, late brother, Chad had that. I think I may have had that too, I don't know. I know he had like some stuff I didn't like the PlayStation at the time, or
Wait,
this or that
some
I played
bad
here
said it
as
this
well.
way. But, okay.
Especially Xbox.
Good.
The wandering like that, the crate.
Nothing wrong with still having old consoles.
Our heroes.
But back in my day with that, you had to literally get your blow game on before you played it.
Well done. Great. Good. Wow.
At some point, you get lightheaded. It's, you know.
Who do you clip?
Ready to launch. Good.
I'm sorry.
What do you...
Lord Pluto, man. Something I don't. Oh, you can. Let's hear a real. Ugh.
Well done. Great.
Let's hear a. Ugh.
Coca.
Good. Great.
Let's hear a. Ugh.
Well done. Great.
And then, Josh, you can do what you want to do. And again, I understand if you don't like streaming's not your thing, whether it's expensive or not. That's your right.
Well done.
There's all kinds of gamers out there,
Good.
you know. I'm telling you, you do you. You play how you want to play, and that's all that matters. Who cares what you do with your disc, what you do with the online games, etc. You do you.
Great.
I do a bit of both.
Well done. Let's hear a real...
Now, if you don't want to cry your bawly eyes out, you will not want to tune into Walking Dead. Which, I mean, you'll probably like that Telltale series, but it can make some difficult choices.
Well done. Great.
If I do that, I might do a combination of my own choices. If not, maybe for the major choices, especially having other people choose.
Let's hear a...
Get like a little bit of the audience doing it, so if you want to participate in that, you just keep your eye out for that.
Well done. Let's hear...
But again, that just matters of order of games. Don't want to get too much started because then it's like at least keep two in going at the same time here and there. Like God of War, once God of War is done,
Great.
I worry about a
Ready to launch.
another game such as Overdrive that I haven't installed properly, and then go from there, and then whatever people want. Once I get done with Sunset Overdrive, I'm probably gonna download it, de-download it, so it is like a hefty game to download. It's like 30, maybe 50 gigabytes, I don't know. So if I plan on playing it, I don't want to de-download it, but I'm good
Let's
on
hear
it. I
a
haven't
real
touched it in a
groaner.
while,
A
so
platitude that'll send me flying.
I just haven't touched it because I don't want to wait to de-download it when I'm ready to play it and be like, gotta wait for this before I do anything, you know? I've downloaded, boom.
Let's hear a real
Well, if you backed them up, you on like a, if it was on the spec, that's where PC would be coming in handy, Josh. Especially because all you would have to do is download the backup file, put it on a USB drive, and basically, boom, you have it, even if it's gone.
There's the... Okay.
Problem solved. That's how I got it from my other computer to here, basically for my world. Problem solved.
The hero Chronomon held power over time.
I mean, you do have a backup.
All this.
Even if you can't play your games or play the games, they're still on your internal hard drive. So, as long as you have your internal hard drive not damaged,
saving
there
Pluto
would
Monster.
possibly be a way to get them off of your save, like, internal hard drive wise, possibly. Game or not. So, you know.
Plutomon told me everything.
Ain't that the truth, though? Ain't that the truth, though? No cure for stupidity. That's the truth. In games and real life, there's no cure for that. Now, if you're free tomorrow, I could do some God of War and Digimon if it works out for Morgan as well, depending on when she's available for Digimon and you're available for God of War. They don't clash. What's up, girlfriend? Now, rude. Digimon are rude sometimes. Off to see the lab, the great wizard of labs. Off to see the lab, the great wizard of labs. That'll be activated shortly.
I suggest we... Wait a minute. I have a bad feeling about this.
Great. Well done. Well done. Good, good.
There doesn't seem to be any personnel around. I was afraid of this. It's Section B. The Digimon are being held at the far end of the lab. We'll have to break through security. Things may have gone smoothly at the lab entrance, but access to my fake... I'll have to make some updates to it. Okay, sounds like...
Let's see if I can remember this right.
Great.
Was this computer? Yes, it was! Okay, on the right track so far.
Ready to go.
Spiral sword.
Here I go.
Calico knocking.
Good.
Well done.
Oh wait, I was going into the wrong room. Derp. Second room so far, I did look.
Wow. Good, good. Good, good. Ready to go.
Yeah.
Good. good.
Well, I think it was maybe this one. Not that room, okay. What was the last one? First paper. I was thinking this room was the room. I was thinking this room was the one that we needed to go with the key card. I got turned around. I got turned around with the
Do it. Preparations complete.
I got turned around by the map.
Yeah.
They're
Good. Well done.
Well, Asuna,
Ready to go. Here I go.
Calidol Narcus!
Good.
not quite done yet.
Ready to launch. Here I go.
Calidol Narcus!
Good.
You're dead.
Almost got it.
Ready to launch.
Calidol Narcus!
Good.
Now, let's head. Oh.
This is so bad, bro.
Your companions, swallowed by the space that's a master of all smithing. However, that joy
Not really. I'm not really worried about that because if it shuts down, oh well, who cares? I'd just be going outside like I did. Heck, as soon as it warms up, I'm gonna be riding my bike, getting up early, crack of dawn. Be on my bike for hours before Amber gets up and we go outside to do some walking. So, with your point, I'll survive. I'll survive if gaming is gone, because back in my day, I didn't do full gaming. I went outside.
The weapon is probably... We can't...
I played
It's
with
a
my
dangerous
friends
mission,
more
but
outside.
we're the only ones who...
The time that I did online more, if not like games, consoles here and there as well, is when I didn't have many friends around. Either they moved or I moved or something like that, and then they were a bit too far to come over or something like that, and then basically just play online or just play games at home. Otherwise, I remember me and Steven, if not one other kid, we'd always be outside. Always. Me and my friends were at the Meadowbrook. I would be going swimming with, rollerblading down, bike riding, all kinds of crap. So, yeah, I can survive if gaming is ever shut down. I'm not worried about that. Not trying to sound mean or insensitive. I know some people use the gaming for a escape of reality to, like, get away from the life because it's not going so good. Abusive mother, abusive father, alcoholic mother, alcoholic father, drugs, etc. And they use it as a way to cope and get out of reality. So, yeah, I feel a bit bad for those people. But for me, wise, not to sound insensitive, I'd be okay if it were to go. How often do you go outside if you're, I mean, like, really, how often? Other than going outside to walk counts a little bit, but I mean, like, go outside, go to, like, a park, or, like, I would say swimming for you, but I know you don't like water, so that's out. But, you know what I mean. This and that, you know. I'd be outside pretty much 24/7 back in the day at Meadowbrook. If I wasn't playing RuneScape or Wizard 101 with some friends, I'd be outside. Like pretty much 95, if not maybe 97% of the time. I mean, you would technically be okay if you didn't have gaming. The only thing that would be bad for you is no Halo and your Minecraft game. But, I mean, you'd be able to buy,
Ready to launch.
go outside, play with some sticks, you know. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but for some, it would feel like that with the ones that use it to cope of reality.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, if it goes away, anyone doing YouTube or Twitch gaming or anything like that, yeah, that would technically go away. And they would technically kind of lose their job. But they also have skills, if not the money to possibly get to college for most of them. Or if they, like, invested their money, if not, like, saved a good amount of money, they shouldn't really need to worry about working too much. Depending on where they live.
Good.
fair. I mean, if YouTube and Minecraft games and gaming were to go bye-bye, technically you would be able to be fine with possibly making like a memoir, like a book, a novel even, maybe. A picture book. There's all kinds of ways to go about it if it, you know, ever goes down, but yeah. Exactly. There are emulators. Oh, you were talking about the dude in the game.
Ah, you return at last. There are...
And then I've seen like... Okay, I've seen like these things to where you can put into a console. If not like, stuff that basically has a ton of games on it. PlayStation games and all that stuff. So one for a Namco thing, or like not Namco, what was it? Nintendo, etc. There's those things that exist, I'm pretty sure, that where you don't need the game, you just get that and you have like a whole lot of games on it. This, that, Nintendo 64, like this and all that stuff, like those mini PS things, or like where they have like a lot of games on it as well. So if you think about it, well, if you have one of those especially, you'd be set. Or something like that. There's a lot of ways to get around stuff. I mean, there's something you can look into. I mean, I think there's somewhat, could be pricey, I guess, depending on where you get it or whatnot, but it'd be a thing that would be worth it in the end, because it would, again, you would be able to move bada boom, bada bang.
You got it. Good. Great. Well done. Good. There.
So yeah, like, but I'm not worried about me if gaming ever goes kaput. I can survive.
There. Well done.
I mean, not that I wouldn't care about other people, but like at the same time I would worry about them to some extent, but not enough to stress. Because like, there's nothing I can do to control, so really, again, you can't really worry about things you can't control, otherwise you cause yourself typically unnecessary stress, which is not good for the body, the mind, and whatnot. So yeah, that's why one of the reasons why I don't stress over things I can't control or is out of my control. I worry about things that are happening now, not the future. I'm not worried about the future. The future can always change here and there. The future as well, you never know what it's gonna hold. Life is always changing, whether we like it or not. Normal is really, it never existed. If people were to get what their normal is, some people would be going back to slavery time for the bigoted people. Some people would be going back to like slightly before that, or to the year they would find enjoy, like time travel, just go back to that year kind of thing. Which it could be different for every single person. So really, normal, yeah, it's basically what you're used to, if not, you know, this or that. Otherwise, it's really typically it's never anything normal. Everyone, and then plus, if it's true, as they say, everyone is unique in their own way, then no one's ever normal. The only time someone is normal is if they're trying to blend in to fit in, instead of standing out by being themselves.
There! Great!
So, yeah.
Good.
So normal, it's really gonna change depending on who you ask. Certain people got their way, they'd be going back to where, again, slavery, if not more, was how some people are. So, yeah, just keep adapting. That's all you can really kind of do. In the end. Look, I don't know what to tell you.
Ready to
Josh?
fist!
Not to sound rude when I say this. Everybody is smart in their own way. Everybody learns differently. Just because they learn slower or faster than you doesn't mean they're not smart. Disabled or not. First off. And there's always someone that's going to be able to do something better than you, whether it's being smart or not.
Ready to go!
Probably there's a lot of people that are smarter than you. If not better at certain games than you. Or this or that you can't do. You know. So, yeah, it's not trying to sound rude or anything.
Good.
It's, to me, when people say like stuff like that, or like,
Well done.
I'm very strong. Yeah, no worries, but depending on how you say it, or kind of thing, depending on the person, you can always take it in the wrong way. Like you're bragging even if you're not, or this or that. So you kind of have to be careful with how you phrase stuff with some people too. It's all about tone, even if you text it. If you text it, phrasing, you know.
Now we can...
Great. Well done. That one. Preparations complete. Nice.
We have about 15 minutes left.
Or... if we get...
Well done. Well done. Great.
Because, yeah, everybody has their strengths and everybody has their weaknesses. Again, Josh, I do detail. That's false at the same time. Because there's some stuff that I notice that you don't when it comes to detail, Mr. I sense detail like no one else. If you did, then you would notice it even if I noticed it. You wouldn't miss it. If you notice details as good as you say, you wouldn't need me to check your signs on Minecraft. Or go through it to check your signs and spelling. You would notice it. and be able to fix it as you're making it. What about that? If you're as good as you say, then I guess I'm out of the job of helping you with that because there's really no reason. See what I'm saying? So you may be good at it, but you're not, like, there's still stuff you miss. Where am I going? Is this the right elevator?
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, yeah, it was. I got confused by the map. I was in taco mode. Taco mode. Taco. Sounds like I'm saying taco when I'm saying taco. Go this way, and then I go this way, and then this way. Derpity derp. Again, like I'm saying, everybody has their strengths and everybody has their weaknesses. No one is greater than anyone. But if you put everybody together and work as a team, then you can cover someone else's weaknesses as they cover yours, and then boom, you just have a full strength right there. They can also possibly boost your strength as well. As, you know.
Whoa, there's no...
So, yeah. Wait, no, let's just go down that way, right? Yeah, it was. I get confused with this sometimes. I don't know why.
Well done.
Because how it overlaps, not most of the time. Yet, but at the same time, you don't have the sense to notice your signs half the time. So, in some sense, you do and don't. But like, again, I notice some things you don't notice a lot of times. But together, when we work together, we cover both of our weaknesses and both of our strengths, and can boost our strengths as well as covering our weaknesses. If you get the right people together that can cover the weaknesses and strengths, boom. So really, no one is greater or less than. It's what I try to tell you when you are like, I'm smart and this and that. Again, everybody's smart in their own way. And if you think about it, no one is ever dumb. I want to check something. No, I ended up changing your personality when I didn't want to. But show up. Oh well.
Good, good. Great. Great. Great.
Again, Josh, I don't think anyone blames you there. Stupidity is what fuels ignorance, and ignorance is what fuels a lot of other things that I will not mention or can mention. Do not go too into it. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't like that have common sense and use it, etc. Don't like stupidity. Like, there's a lot of people that are stuck in the past with their mindset, especially.
Well done. Good, good.
But sometimes it's hard for people to adapt,
Well done.
especially the older folks. Sometimes.
Great.
That's understandable, but if you're choosing not to, then
Well done.
that's not really understandable, because you're choosing not to try. You know what I'm saying? So it just really all depends on how you go about it as well.
Time for that chill seed. It was the right thing. This is all for the sake of peace. Now.
And Josh, about that as well, as if you remember, the quest we did, no cure for stupidity, which is real, really truthful, right? In any game or real life, there is no cure for it. We just gotta live with it. But I get it, but it depends on when in the past. 'Cause being in the past isn't always the best thing, Josh. Not to be rude or anything, but depending on how far you go
Here we
back,
go. Preparations complete.
could mean bad things for everybody. I think it's good to be in the future that we are in somewhat, because people are accepting of LGBT community, gay, trans, gay marriages, etc. now are a thing. If you go back to probably the time you want, gay marriages wouldn't be a thing, and not a lot of people would be accepting of, you know, of that LGBT and all that stuff. So really, it just depends on your perspective. If you think about what happens in the past as well. If you go too far, you get slavery and other things again. So, I get you want it to be in the past, but at the same time, that's a relative term. Because everybody's wanting to be in the past could be different.
Eclipse finger! Party of the heavens!
Here goes nothing. Island free fall.
Here I go. Calidol knocking! Good.
I get it, but still, even then, in the 2000s, wasn't too great. What the? Plus, if you went back to the 2000s, you wouldn't have Halo Infinite. What the? Come on, controller. Why'd you disconnect? There we go. I think I bumped the floor just right. So, really, going back as well, means yeah, you're gonna have some games you like. back in time, you won't have your Minecraft game because you won't have any of the info you have in it because you'll be back in the past, so it won't be as detailed and all that you want it to be. All that would be gone as well.
Here I go. Kelly's all knocking!
Plus, if you go back then as well, you wouldn't be the person you are today because you wouldn't have endured, learned, or experienced what you did to make you who you are today as well. You would be willing to give all that up to live in the 20s again? The 20,000s? Thousands? There's a lot that you'd be giving up if you go back in time.
Here goes nothing. Island free fall.
So, you really gotta think about that when you,
Kelly's all knocking!
if you were ever given a choice to go back in time.
Good.
Is being in the 2000s more worth it than who you've become today? Your Minecraft games that you've made, Halo Infinite, and all that stuff? But yeah, we are ending it after this. I will Digi-Evolution some people for next time. And get the new team set up. Well, really, at this point, it don't matter who's this person right here. It's gonna be up to choice. I get that, but unless you somehow can bring what we've learned here and the acceptance of LGBTG and all that stuff, I probably said that wrong, I'm sorry, and gay marriage, etc., and all that stuff, acceptance of the black people, etc., back with you, and Halo Infinite, etc., you would have to literally give up all of that just to go back to what you consider the Golden Age. But the Golden Age is different between everyone's opinion of what time was better. Better back then for prices, yes, but at the same time, not for racism, the gays, and all that stuff. So really, it depends on how far you go back and what you're willing to give up to go back to that. You're willing to give up being who you are today, of what you learned, the things you have today, like Halo Infinite, the stuff that you have in your Minecraft games, up to the point of 2000, you would only have up to that in your Minecraft games. You wouldn't have anything more, unless it would be slightly different if you did. But it wouldn't be having the events that took place over the years. So, in a way, you gotta think of what you're giving up. And then you gotta think of other people. Because if you go back that far, if we were to go back that far, if we were to go back that far, there would be no gay marriage. For gays cannot get married. There wouldn't be as many people accepting of gays, lesbians, LGBTQ community and all. There'd probably be etc., you know. So really, yeah, think about that. So, would it be worth it to go back that far? I mean, I think my grandma would still be alive, but would it be worth it to give up all that progress we made for accepting the LGBT community and all that stuff? and everybody in a whole for the most part. I mean, yeah, there's still racism, but there's always been racism. Yes, but life is not perfect. That's the thing. Life is not perfect. It never will be. There's only one place would be perfect. Where everything is perfect. In the end, and as well, yeah, in life, until, you know, you'll have to have the good, you'll have to have the bad. You cannot have light without shadow. You can't have shadow without light. As much as we hate it, we need to have bad to counter the good, but we need to have good to counter the bad. Otherwise, if there was no bad, then that would, say, take the whole entire police force, firefighters, all out of the job, because there'd be no natural disasters, or, I mean, at least natural disasters to the point of where people die, but to where we'd probably still need firefighters for a certain extent, etc. But eventually, if there's no bad, there will eventually be bad, because someone would eventually do something that would cause all of it to go into motion anyway. So it's really, if you have it off balance, the world will try to self-correct itself and throw it back in balance. So in the end, life without balance probably won't be as great as if it is with balance. Because again, the grass is never greener on the other side. So I'm going to end this here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Hopefully there'll probably be some Digimon and some God of War tomorrow, but we will see. There'll be possibly God of War on Saturday and Sunday if Josh is available and anyone else is available. But yeah, all we can do is make a better future as we are going forward. Then, well, not. But sometimes you have to go backwards in progress to go forward in progress. Like when you're growing yourself. Sometimes you need to fail. Sometimes you need to fall before you can stack yourself up to rebuild yourself, if that makes sense. Otherwise, if that doesn't happen, you'll never become the best version of yourself if you can never improve on anything and work on something of yourself. So, in the end, same with the country, or same with anything. You have to go backwards sometimes, even if it's a lot, before you can go forward. So yes, we are in a dark time, but we were in a dark time in the Dark Ages back in the past, but we came out of it. Everything happens in a cycle.